Hello, YouTube. Nah, I'm just being funny. We were in the little I was in the little staircase to come down here. So what I want to show you guys is the method that we're now using to catch mice. And I say we're now using, the last method didn't catch any mice. The little $6 for a dozen traps that you get at Walmart or the hardware store or whatever, you know, the traditional spring traps, those are garbage. They're useless. I mean, I've put peanut butter in them. I put raisins in the peanut butter. Most nights I could hear the mice laughing at me. So what we have here, obviously you can see in here, we have a dead mouse, which, I mean, I don't like killing things if I don't have to. I mean, yes, I hunt, I trap, I fish. All of that gets used. If I shoot a squirrel, I eat a squirrel. If I trap a squirrel, I eat a squirrel. If I trap a rabbit, I eat a rabbit. I'm using it. Obviously, I'm not. The purpose of this video is not to say that I'm going to eat the mouse, because I'm not. No way in hell. Of course, I say that, but if I was in like a Les Stroud type situation, I'm sure, mouse would taste good. But I've been using the little spring traps, and they just haven't been doing it. So my friend Chris Grissom, who I go to church with, he came over here and he did the power rototilling for me when I was putting the garden in. We hung out and we had I think we had beer. I don't think we had pizza that time, but we just hung out afterwards. It was, fellowship. His father who's also a member of the church, Ernie. He went over to visit his father, and his father made traps up like this, and he was catching like 9 mice a week. So I gave the little spring traps a week, and they didn't do a damn thing for me. So basically what we have here, this is my version of Ernie's trap. He used a 5-gallon bucket and I think a threaded rod. I've just got a dowel that I had laying around. I got it was an old jar it was actually a quarter full of minced garlic. So I just took the garlic out and I put it in the other jar that for some reason got opened and was used a quarter of the way. So now we have a full jar of garlic. And I took the empty jar of garlic, drilled a hole here, matched up holes on either side of this old cat litter bucket, and put it in here so that this will spin. See? That spins, and I put a little ramp on it. I smeared the whole thing in there at the direction of Chris Grissom and Ernie. Smeared it with peanut butter so that they smell the peanut butter, they run up the little ramp, they go to try to eat the peanut butter, and they fall in the water and drown. Which, I mean, I feel bad that they're drowning to death. Like, I didn't want to kill them that way. I was hoping the little spring traps would work, but it didn't. I don't, like I said, I don't like that they're drowning. But at the same time, I have a year pantry, I have a 1-week pantry, and now I have all of my crops coming in. So there's a lot of food in the house. I don't want them getting into that. If it comes down to I got to get rid of them by them dying a way that I'm not entirely comfortable with, as you can see, that's the option that's happening. So that's the way it's got to be. They've got to be killed somehow or removed somehow, and our cats, all 3 of our cats, don't do a damn thing for them. So this is the option. While I'm down here, I guess I could talk about the other thing. We also have ants, because again, we live on a swamp. I mean, if you live in a suburban area or in an urban area, dealing with pests, maybe you do, maybe you don't. If you live in a rural area, you understand what I'm talking about. You know how the struggle is real. So, the struggle is real. That's a phrase I did not expect to be using on my YouTube channel. But that right there. So the ants. This is the front wall foundation of my house. The porch that you see me sit on is right above this here. So that cup right there has a mixture of, sugar, water, and boric acid. You make it kind of pasty so that the ants will pick it up and take it back to their nest and feed it to their queen. Once they feed it to their queen, the colony's dead. It's the end of it. So that's what we're hoping for. We got probably half dozen of those scattered throughout the house, upstairs and downstairs, to try and get a handle on some of these annoying ants that are going after our food and going after our garbage and everything. And we'll see how that goes. So I guess I'm going to go get rid of that dead mouse. I'm going to put it out. This was actually Chris's idea too. I'm just going to put it out and let a hawk or a vulture or some kind of bird have a free meal out of it. They weren't, I'm not poisoning any of them. And the boric acid is only going to kill the ants. Boric acid is just, it's fabric softener. That's all it is. And you mix it with a little bit of sugar and the ants will eat it, and then there won't be any more ants. So, and I can show you guys, while I'm here, I'll show you guys my yellow lab, because I got a yellow lab. Now I have chocolate, black, and yellow. No, we've always had that little guy. He sits on top of the home heating tank here, the home heating oil tank down in my shop. But yeah, I guess I've rambled enough and on varied enough topics that now I should probably end this video. It's just a quick way to make a mousetrap with things you probably already have at your house. So if you have mice, make one of these and you'll get rid of the mice. I hope wherever you are, you're comfortable and that God is with you. Thank you.